What is going on, good people? This is Cam from Elevated Lawnscapes, and we are back at it today. We're in the garden. This is going to be a quick update for y'all. I know the garden community has been waiting. Like, Cam, like, what are you doing? Are you growing? Is everything dead? What's going on? So I'm going to give y'all a quick update, at least on the container portion of the garden. We may walk over and look at the rest of it also. But things are growing. It's looking good. Let's just get into it and give y'all a little quick check-in and let y'all know how everything's going. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna start off over here. We got a couple of plants. Look in here, we got some coleus going. And this is what is left after we've already planted a number of these out in the landscape beds. They took off doing well. Got some snapdragons over here, as well as some early girl tomatoes. We call those the late girls. It took them forever to come up. That was like our second round of seeds that we started. Then we're gonna move over here. I think we got a couple of zucchini plants still going. We're actually about to put this one here in a pot. Tomatoes. So these two right here are my babies. I mean, they are just thriving, growing strong. They've got them good little blossoms on there. But whoa, hold on. Not just blossoms. We got tomatoes, y'all. We got good tomatoes growing, looking good. Actually in the process of putting some of my cages up on some of the smaller ones. Tomatoes are doing well. Just did some heavy pruning on them, making sure that they produce all that they want to produce. Got a couple of other tomatoes over here. Then we get into our pepper section. A couple of different peppers we got going right here. So I think most of these, these are hot peppers through this section. And over in the other section of the garden, we actually have some sweet peppers and also green peppers. And look at these squash. I mean, they have taken off. These guys are growing. Got another one back here that's growing well, no issues there. And we got some more peppers located there. This is probably the best habanero pepper plant that we've got growing right now. I don't know, they didn't take, like I lost a lot of the peppers. Turf was like, why'd you start so many peppers? And it's like, it's a good thing I did because most of them died. Some bolted spinach. So I did have an issue with some worms on a lot of my greens. As you can see here, had some issues with it, but I did get some BT on them. So that is taking care of it. I've got one over here that I have in isolation. He was just struggling so bad and getting ate up by worms. So I'm gonna give y'all the real and the transparent. He was doing amazing. You see how big these leaves are? I mean, leaves were huge, but the worms and everything started getting to him. So I kind of put him over in isolation and keep him away from everything else. But I did get some BT on him. It has stopped and it started to recover. So all the worms are gone. He's over in the recovery process. But we got one here that is doing well, thriving. Had a little bit of worms that got to him, but not very many. I went on and got him taken care of. Looking good. You know, I'm a country boy, southern boy. Love my greens. I'm about ready for a pot of those. All right, y'all. So now we're over here in the main section of the garden in the raised bed. Oh, man, do y'all see these greens? Man, they are growing good. No issues here. Had a little bit of worms that got to them on this one guy right here. I call him Champ. He's been dominating. But now if you look at all of them, I mean, they're just growing. Got some lettuce, some butter crunch lettuce that's in here. Actually, the collards are helping shade that. We're actually gonna get ready to harvest that there soon, and then just kind of see what it wants to do. Then come down, got a couple of Morris heading collards right here. Man, them joints are looking good. No issues on those. So this was my first mistake in the garden. Arugula, you can see it's bolted. We didn't get to all of it. Got most of it out, but we left some of it. It had started to bolt on us. But that was actually the first harvest from the garden, was arugula. And I've been eating it on burgers all week. It's nice and spicy. Yeah, that was good. So first thing out of the garden was arugula. Got bush beans here. Actually gonna get ready to thin some of these out, and I think I'm gonna take 2 of those and put them in some other pots that we've got. Got a couple peppers in here. Peppers are growing. Got some onions left. These are like the only 2 onions that actually really did anything. So leaving those there. And we got some losses back in the corner. Spinach was doing good. Of course, now it's just too late in the season for spinach. Should have been out. And the same with the lettuce back there. So I think overall we're doing good here in the main garden. And then we can kind of pan around. This is our sweet pepper and green pepper section that is here in the crops. Look at them. Leaves looking healthy, taking off. Still got some more growing to do. It's time for a feeding. We got a lot of rain last week or the past couple of days. So now it's time to get ready to put a good feeding on them. Give them some of that good 5-11, and we're gonna see if they can't keep growing. All right, y'all, so that was just a quick check-in, quick tour on the garden. We growing, y'all. Grow your own groceries, and I'm excited. Just being able, like I said, the first thing we ate out of the garden was that arugula, and just harvesting it, had it on some burgers. Yeah, it was nice. So the next thing that we're probably gonna be harvesting, it's gonna be them country boy greens that I'm looking forward to. That's probably gonna be the next thing that we get to harvest. And I'm enjoying this, everybody. This is good. I've taken some losses, lost a lot of peppers. So, I mean, it comes with gardening, right? I mean, you're gonna take your losses. That's why you start more than what you need. But overall, y'all, I am enjoying this. This has been going well. And it's time to feed everything. Everything is hungry. Like, I need to feed everything. That's gonna be the next thing up on the agenda for tomorrow. But right now, we're about to burn on this grill. And hey, sit back and enjoy it. All right, y'all, for all of y'all striving to have those immaculate lawns or gardens, just know we working.